Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and thanks so much for linking in. Just wanted to give you a quick demo of the site and see if there's any type of fit at all for what you guys are doing. Because when I built this site, it was really with organizations like yours and a lot of your partners in mind, and that is, trying to make civic engagement, as easy as social engagement. And when it comes to social engagement, we all have a Facebook page and a Twitter account, and those are the things that we go back to, and we have tools there to engage and interact. When it comes to voting, we don't. Even if we register to vote, it's still a single act, and then you're back to square one. You're back to walking around, going about your daily business with maybe one issue in mind that you remember from the rally or whatever it may be. But there's certainly not, a home page, with tools where you can really manage, civic engagement. So the way that it works is that, here is the home page. I'm already signed up, so I'll just cut right to it. A voter signs up, and the sign up page looks very similar to this. You can sign up with social media or just an email account, but you just put your zip code in, and that identifies you in these districts. And if there's any overlap, your zip code's in 2 different districts, then you can go to these little linked resources right here, and you can find exactly what district you're in. Most of the time it's a hit. So, right here you say, okay, great, and then you can go to My Ballots, and you can see your ballot. And here are all the candidates, and you can go down, through your ballot and see all the candidates. And you can also, click on their profile, and you can see, a Twitter feed. If they built some issues, you can see those here. You get basic information. You can see a bigger bio, but most important, you can hear what they have to say.
Proxy for a broader conversation about how citizens or residents can get involved with their government and improve their communities. I believe that it is a core responsibility of government, of leaders, of public leaders, to empower people, help people reach their maximum potential. Some people need a lot of help, some people not that much, and that's fine, that's great, but it's government's role to empower people.
And then you can say, and then if you like that, you can favorite him, and when you go back to your ballot, he's moved to the front, and his nameplate's turned green, so he's your favorite for that race, which is, sorry about that, the school board. And then I can go on to my next, race, etc., etc. So this really allows me to have a home page. I can see, propositions. This is California, right? We have 17 propositions, and San Francisco here we have 25 measures. So it becomes overwhelming for the voter. But again, with this, I can click on this proposition. I can see the summary here. I can see, leading arguments for and against. It would start undecided. And let's say I decide a great argument, and I decide no on Prop 55. I can go back here, and you can see it's real prominent now here. So I can access this on my phone or a tablet, in the polling place, wherever, walking to the polling place. Here, I can get my polling place. I type my zip code in there, and it'll give me a map to my polling place. I can create groups if I want. And then down here, you have, voter registration, vote by mail, vote absentee. These are all links and resources that I can, easily do that stuff online. Then you have important information. This is the important information for this ballot. Early voting starts, last day to register, etc., etc. So it really becomes a way for the voter to sign up once, and it's totally free for voters, and say, okay, great, this is where I'm going to go, to learn about all the different things. And then one thing that would work really well with you guys is that we have what are called trusted sources. And these are groups and organizations and individuals that you trust. So you click on them and you favorite them, and you say, I want to, I trust, or I want to see who Sarah Silverman is endorsing, as well as the Sierra Club and SEIU, etc. And when I'm on my ballot and I click a candidate here, And sorry about the delay. It's the site is fast. It's the video capture of this. I can see, again, the groups and organizations that are endorsing this candidate, and I can immediately say, great, you know what? I follow the American Federation of Teachers. We'll see what they have to say.
No. Your elected representatives, our AFT Executive Council, voted overwhelmingly to endorse Hillary Rodham Clinton for President of the United States of America.
And I can say great, and again, I can, do this, or I can go to the next candidate. And I can listen to all the different candidates. I can see all the different endorsements here, and I can go through these and say great and really make a good informed choice. So let me know if there's any fit at all. I would love for you guys to promote this and get it into the hands of your members. Create a group page and become a trusted source. So groups are free and voters are free. The business model, if you're curious, is just that the candidates pay $100 to manage their own profile here. And there's plenty enough candidates out there that that will be fine from a money standpoint to keep this very, very viable. Anyway, I hope that helps. And I will reach out to the national group. The other thing is that we're facilitating the national student parent mock election, and that will be going out to we're thinking about 5 million students and teachers throughout the country in late October, and they'll be using one of our ballots to do the mock election. And there may be some play there, if you guys work with schools or education groups, that are trying to get young voters, to become active. It's a great exercise, to start them out. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye bye.